welcome to Smash TV's District Roundup. I'm Ashley McCurdy.
And I'm Samantha Candler. For the past 2 months, the students in the St. Mary's Area School District have been preparing for the holidays and spreading charity throughout the community. We began November by honoring our veterans. For more on this, we turn to one of our new reporters, Diego Araujo.
On Wednesday, November 12th, the high school and middle school students, faculty, and staff gathered in the auditorium to honor those in the armed services.
The annual Veterans Day Assembly has become a tradition in the St. Mary's Area School District. Coordinated by high school assistant principal Joe Schlim and featuring students, musical selections by the high school concert band and choir, and most importantly, local veterans. This assembly reminds everyone to be thankful for those who protect our country. This year, the guest speaker was Mr. Randy Loudon, a high school physical education teacher and a Gold Star parent.
If the star changed to gold, which this one signifies, it meant that one of the service members was killed in action. For us, that star changed 8 years ago, October 17th, when our son Chris was killed by an IED that destroyed his Humvee and everyone in it in Baghdad, Iraq.
Following Mr. Loudon's speech, Mr. Joe Schlim presented pictures of district employees and their relatives who served or are currently serving in the armed forces.
It is important that we continue to celebrate Veterans Day and honor those who serve to protect our country. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Diego Araujo.
As our veterans and servicemen give to us on a daily basis, the students in our district are working to give to others. Mary Meyer has more on one of our newest clubs in the high school.
It's all about the giving. That's the motto of one of our newest clubs, the Pay It Forward Club. This club was established through the high school Student United Way under the direction of Mr. Jason Schreiber.
The Pay It Forward Club is a club that we just started this year to volunteer, help out in the community, get people out to help other organizations, and hopefully make an impact in the community in a positive way.
The club recently put up a giving tree in the school's cafeteria and asked each advisory period class to take a tag. The tags listed the needs and wants of local children who are in need. The advisory periods could either purchase something from the list or donate money to have something purchased. This will allow more children in our area to have an enjoyable Christmas.
I get frustrated with newspapers and news shows on TV and the internet. Everything we focus on, it seems like, is negative. It's just things that are going wrong in the world today, and I think we need to focus more on things that are going right in the world. And this is something that's going to get that out there.
This is just one of the many projects the Pay It Forward Club has in store for this year. We at Smash TV urge you to pay it forward this holiday season. This is Mary Meyer reporting.
The high school students aren't the only ones who gave back to the community. The Middle School Student Council raised over $500 for the Dickinson Angel Tree Project. The group sponsored 6 children between birth and 16 years of age. Dickinson was very thankful for the donations.
The students at the middle school were also thankful. The 8th grade class officers had each student trace his or her hand and write one thing they were thankful for. These hands made up the 3 big turkeys that students saw daily as they exited the building. No matter how bad a day was, the thankful reminders helped keep everyone's spirits.
Following in their footsteps, some of the elementary students are also learning to give back. Diego Araujo has all the latest.
The 2nd grade Care Club at Fox Township Elementary School spend the year doing kind things for people in the community. Those in attendance were very impressed with the amount of work the students put into their program, and the students were rather impressed themselves with the amount of songs that the seniors knew word for word. A very merry time was had by all. I'm Diego Araujo.
November also marks the month for American Education Week. The students at Bennett's Valley Elementary School showed their support and spirit for this week. For more on this, we turn to another new member of our staff, Julie Wilson.
The week of November 16th was a time to celebrate American education, which spotlights the importance of every child getting a quality education. The students at Bennett's Valley Elementary celebrated their education with a week of Spirit Day. Monday was When I Grow Up, Dress Up, in which students dressed up to show what they wanted to be when they grow up. Tuesday was Stop, Drop, and Read Day. Throughout the day, announcements were made for students to stop what they were doing and read. Wednesday had everyone wearing suspenders to show their support for the education support professionals. On Thursday, students dressed like their favorite teacher character from their favorite book in order to be educator for a day. The week wrapped up with Friday Spirit Day and students wearing as much red and blue as they could. All schools in the district, along with Bennett's Valley and Fox Township, celebrated this Spirit Week. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Julie Wilson.
Dr. Toast stopped down to congratulate and encourage the 7th grade class as they had their first academic assembly of the school year. He told stories of his childhood in middle school and reminded the students to always put their best foot forward when it comes to education. This past quarter was the best quarter academically in the past 7 years of Mr. Wortman's keeping track with a 91 average. Keep up the good job, 7th grade.
We can't forget the arts when we talk about American education. The St. Mary's Area School District continues to be a strong supporter of the arts, knowing how beneficial these activities and courses are for the students. Jensen Kudre has more regarding the high school drama club's fall performance.
This year, the drama club took part in its biggest project, William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Under the direction of drama teacher, Mr. Matt Frank, the cast and crew brought Shakespeare's play into modern times, setting the play in a fictional high school. The cast had the difficult task of memorizing lines in Shakespearean language while bringing each character to life. Mr. Frank's stagecraft classes spent months building and painting the sets, and the crew made sure everything moved smoothly on show nights. Overall, the show was a success, and everyone involved learned a great deal about working as a team.
I had the opportunity to take part in this production, and I can honestly say it was a great experience that I'll treasure with me always. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Jensen Kudre.
In addition to our high school's drama performance, there were many other aspects of the arts being demonstrated by our students. Both the middle school and high school bands and choirs presented their annual holiday concerts. This provides an opportunity for the community to listen to holiday music and see the talent of our students at no cost. Both evenings were well attended and got everyone into the holiday spirit.
Third graders at South St. Mary's Elementary brought their talent to the stage when they presented their play, Vacation to Mars. The play had members of the cast traveling through outer space in an effort to reach Mars, the vacation of a lifetime. As they traveled, the teleporters were not working correctly, so instead they landed on every other planet and learned interesting facts about each one, along with other components of Earth's atmosphere. Students and teachers worked on songs, dancing, props, lighting, and costumes to create a far-out experience.
The high school students had some role reversals, and all for a good cause. The annual Powder Puff football game was held late in November, which put the girls on the football field and the boys as cheerleaders. Nikki Holland has more.
The Powder Puff game pit the freshmen versus the sophomores and the juniors versus the seniors. And the true winner of this event was the Community Food Bank.
On a very cold November evening, the annual Powder Puff game was held at Dutch Country Stadium. The first game saw the freshmen take on the sophomores, with the freshmen winning. The second game, juniors versus the seniors, was a nail-biter as it went into double overtime. Our own Samantha Candelar and Mary Meyer represented the senior class.
Pretty cold.
Cold?
Chilly. I'm pumped. Yeah, excited though.
Yeah.
Excited.
Are the seniors going to win?
Heck yeah! Would we be planning for anything else?
Also, during the second game, the audience was entertained by the senior boy cheerleaders.
Awesomeness.
Your awesomeness. High octane.
Way better than last year. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of flips and such.
Maybe some broken bones.
Possibly.
In the end, the juniors pulled out the win. Despite the cold weather, everyone seemed to have a good time.
Both monetary and food donations were accepted for entrance into the game. All donations were presented to the Community Food Bank. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Nikki Holland.
It was definitely cold, but well worth it. Now from the football field to the basketball court. Our varsity basketball players spent a day at South St. Mary's Elementary School. Gabe Timchuk, new to Smash TV, has more.
Members of the boys basketball team learned how important it is to give back to their community.
Head coach Jason Schreiber wants to make sure his players are good role models for younger students and their peers. Team members served as teachers' aides for the day at South St. Mary's Elementary School, reading stories, helping with spell words, tutoring math, just to name a few. Senior player Ryan Miller agrees with this.
Elementary school was a good experience for me and for the elementary kids so they can look up to a role model.
Coach Schreiber feels like this is a win-win situation because the students of South get a little extra help and a little change from the classroom. And the basketball players get to give back to the community and realize that other students look up to them. I am Gabe Timchuk reporting for Smash TV.
From one elementary school to another, Fox Township Elementary needs your help to fundraise for a playground for their students. Another new team member, Tim Schreiber, has all the latest.
We all know how important it is for students to learn in their classrooms, but it's also equally important for students to go outside and get some exercise.
Fox Township Elementary School is currently raising money to provide a safe playground for their students to do just that. So far, they have completed several fundraisers, including Marietta Hoagie Sales and last month's Mini Mutter. The run was held at the Elk County Fairgrounds with approximately 75 participants, including faculty and staff from across the district, enjoying a fun-filled Mutter Day. Superintendent Dr. Toth lent a hand in the concession stand, serving up hot drinks and food. The only casualty of the event was one lost shoe.
The fundraising is still going on, including purchasing bricks for landscaping the playground. For more information on this fundraiser and other fundraisers, visit the Fox Township Elementary School website at www.smasd.org/playground. I'm Tim Schreiber for Smash TV.
Fox Township is also making sure their students are fit intellectually. For more on this, we turn to Mary Meyer.
Fourth graders at Fox Township Elementary did some interesting investigations and learned a great deal. Mrs. Wasossik's class set up a science investigation for dissecting owl pellets. The students had to identify and classify the bones they were able to remove from the pellets. Each group had a sorting mat and classification chart. After they identified the bones, the students glued the bones to their classification chart. They were surprised by the number of rodent and mole remains they found in most of the pellets. One pellet even had a bird skull and feathers. A follow-up activity had the students completing a food web for the owl in its habitat. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Mary Meyer.
It's apparent that our elementary schools continue to demonstrate their ability to provide a quality education for all of our students. Recently, the students at South St. Mary's were encouraged to read. Here's Jensen Kudre with more.
Reading is a lifelong skill that all students should get excited for. What a better way to motivate younger students than by having a high-energy assembly?
The students at South St. Mary's were entertained by Mojo. Mojo didn't like to read, but he learned that reading is very important. After making a mess with the camera and owing his friend $200, Mojo realized that reading is essential for everyday life and it can be a lot of fun.
The students have really enjoyed this assembly and have been motivated to read more. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Jensen Kudre.
Not only is reading important, but so is saving our environment. Students at the middle school are participating in the TerraCycle project, which promotes recycling. In fact, with the help of their teacher, Mrs. Patty Dellinger, the students took third place in a national contest for their recycling box design. They're continuing to collect Capri Sun pouches for their recycling program.
Also at the Middle School Exploratorium displayed various World War I pieces in their monthly exhibit. Students got the opportunity to see how the war impacted Elk County. It was a great way for the students to connect history with home. Miss Skolarski, Mrs. Schreiber, and Miss Gelati got the exhibit together and students signed up from homeroom passes to come and learn.
It has been a great couple of months for the St. Mary's Area School District. This concludes this edition of our District Roundup. From all of us at Smash TV, have a good night,
a great tomorrow,
and a happy holiday.